always saying with respects to green being the color of healing, people can spend the whole existence living in that type of color. And I've come to realize that from one's lucid experience of astral traveling from one's body, identifying that green has the potential to be infinite. And actually even the green on the earth comes in to verify the fact that green has the potential to completely smother an individual. So going up to the fourth center of colors, it goes into purple. Purple is the color of love, color of compassion in one spiritual aspect of individual's reality. I've come to realize through the meditation, purple identifies with being responsible with the love, and knowing your boundaries with the love, and knowing your own security with the love of purple. And what one's noticed with respect to spiritual individuals that have identified with purple, that has got the potential to give you that love. They haven't gone into deeper into the actual qualities with respect to the subtle identification of what purple represents. The way one has been exploring one's own experiences with the subtle practices of meditation, yoga, Sahaja Yoga. Coming to the blue color, that is known as the highest color, as indigo individuals have proclaimed, that blue is a higher color. Me identifying blue with the subtle qualities of meditation, blue is a higher color, but at the same instance, people like purple can spend their whole life in purple by being loving to people, sharing lots of love to people, and they can spend their whole life and even die in purple. Die loving people, dying being compassionate to people, dying being very responsible to people in the purple, without that individual knowing that they're actually living their whole life in the purple. And the same principle comes for blue, where people can live their whole life in the blue and not identify with the various colors that associate with the blue. And they can die in the blue in the same instance. And being the characteristics of the blue too, being very emotional, being very moody, or even being very just in the blue, always wanted to be in emotion, to the deep motion of what's happening in the planet, what's happening around them, and they can keep in that same blue all their existence. And that's where the horror and the horror side of blue comes in, where it can actually kill you, where it can actually smother you completely, like the blue sea, or it can completely take you and encompass you and you disappear. Now coming up to the violet color, this is interesting because the individuals on the extended material spiritual link to colors haven't really addressed the violet color, but they have, but not really. As I'm picking up the vibrations, they've really identified with the white higher color, not really identified with the violet, because if you identify with the violet color, you have to identify with forgiving yourself and forgiving people. So if you have to identify with forgiving yourself for whatever you've done, and also forgiving people, that means you have to also forgive the blue. You also have to forgive the purple, the green, the yellow, the red. You have to forgive them all. So I've come to recognize individuals that haven't brought violet into their color frequencies, because violet brings the quality of forgiveness, of forgiving yourself and forgiving people. So on a material link into business, it might not really be a good business proposition to have a color in a business material world that actually shows you that you can forgive yourself and forgive people, and not to repeat these type of actions. So I'm bringing an integration now of violet above the blue, and also really above the white, because violet has got white in it. So on a subtle level, violet goes above the blue